today, Buck?
Well, I mean, besides a conglomerate of people that have partied to his plunking piano, I have something which is only and it's a one-way key, and it's only a re-entrance to the city, not an exit. But I will, Lori Beth, if you wouldn't mind, Lori Beth painted this little baby.
Let's unveil that.
And this is the key to the city, and the piano keys that hang on the fob are all signed by everybody from Petaluma Downtown Association. Just pick it up off the, no, just pick the key up. Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my.
John,
Let's
come up
see.
here, John.
Okay. Now, so
John, get up here.
Johnny boy, get on up here. It's the biggest key to the city that's ever been made. And Lori Beth painted all these scenes of Petaluma Pete, even though she never met you. But guess who guided her through it? Dr. Google. And you guys, Petaluma Pete, the mayor, everybody that signed it, including Pam Torliot, came down and found an empty space on the city hall thing and wrote you a letter. You know, guys, Petaluma Pete, Petaluma, this is our guy. And these piano keys that are hanging as fobs, there's one titled Players, and all of you people that are playing here today are welcome to sign it. And everybody else, you guys, I love you. I love this town, and I love Petaluma Pete. And Kevin McDonald, I know you have a...
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to say about Pete and his efforts in town, and music is one part, but his heart's in so many other community efforts. I mean, we see Pete's work on the trestle, long time advocate of the trestle, and aren't we all?
Yeah.
Pete fell in love with PPSC and has been just constant supporter and advocate of all things PPSC. How many programs are we up to? 99?
90.
And here's Pete helping out with Safe today. You know, our specialized attention crew, and who are here, and thank you.
Thank you.
But Pete's behind an awful lot of good in the community. He puts the community first here.
Brenda. The people that love to dress up Petaluma for a party, the Petaluma Downtown Association, they are so great, you know. And everybody else,
Pete's done
John.
more personal appearances for more causes in this town. I mean, actually, the first time I ran for council, Pete was at that first party out at the Villas estate. I don't know if you remember that, Pete.
I do.
But there's just so many appearances where the party happens because Pete's there.
yeah. Honky Tonk Pete, we love you, brother.
We love you.
We're going to miss the heck out of you, and there you go. And blessings to Jack, your son. I know he's happy that you're moving down there close to him. He said, well, at least he's 20 minutes away. But we love you guys. Lucky you, Jack, and lucky Orange County. Because, darn it,
Sam.
we're going to miss you, brother.
Thanks for all you've done.
Daughter Erin is here.
Oh, and daughter Aaron. Where is Aaron? By golly.
There we are.
So, yeah, you guys, love, blessings. I love this community, and I love how everybody comes out to support the people that support this place.
All right. Thank you very much.
Cheers to both of you.
Okay,
Thank you for being our town.
photo time.
Okay, wasn't that great? Wow. I want to get a little bit of the signage here while we're here. We've got a lot of people here that are really enjoying the day with our Petaluma Pete, a.k.a. John Mayer. Or is it John Mayer, a.k.a. Petaluma Pete? Hiya, honey. There's our CEO of the Chamber of Commerce, my good friend and dear person, Onita Pellegrini. So yeah, out in front here, I wanted to get a little bit of the signage, and look at this. Isn't that fantastic? Wow. Now we should say about the PPSC, the Petaluma People's Service Center. Lee Sample, you are another one who rocks, one of the leaders of our community, and so there is a function that's there to help people in need. You can look it up online, and you can see right there if you have a clickable link. That is so nice. That is a QR code, 3D barcode, I guess we call them, and that's what Petaluma Pete wanted the money to go for. I like saved the trestle. That is great. Mission accomplished. Hey, there we go, John.
Yes.
City Council, how you doing there,
Good.
big fella?
Good. Just had to come for the presentation, make sure it happened.
Yes, well, I want to get together with you soon and do some bike riding, hear about all the great things you're doing in Petaluma, so thank you for your service.
For all he's done for us.
Yeah, well,
And we're going to make our effort. We're going to save that trestle.
good, and the things you've been doing too, I mean, as far as the environment, ecology, or wetlands.
Safe streets and
The streets, right,
affordable
for
housing,
safe?
everything, yes.
Oh yeah, affordable housing. That is wise. So anyway, I'm on the board of directors with the Petaluma Community Access now, and I look forward to linking up with you all and seeing if we can
Maybe
work
we'll get that back
together.
started up again. Maybe I'll get back involved again.
I appreciate that, and whenever you want to, throw some cards around on the table, let me know.
Okay.
Patty's already made an offer.
Okay.
Okay, be well. See you, Patty. Bye bye. Oh, dear people, Councilman John Shribs, very passionate. Used to be, a biochemist working for the big companies. Then he said, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go ahead and do things to give back. And so was a teacher at Casa Grande High School for many years. Did lots of great things. He certainly worked with our Rotary clubs in town and a lot of other organizations to make our city a better place. So, okay, so back to Big John. There's Kevin's, he's busy right now. And there's his beautiful bride, Brenda. And so, hey, there's another buddy. How you doing, Jim? Good. This is a big day, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a great.
He's a tall among all, isn't he? He's what do we call him? A living legend in his time.
Immediately when I got to town. Yeah.
Not me.
They're loud. Bug Deacon, another card. It's a good guy. So yes. So it's so nice you're here to document this. Thank you for that.
Yeah, well,
That's funny though.
He's going to get a little footage. In our downtown association, she is definitely with Bug Deacon. They've done a lot to try to support John and like the Three Musketeers.
He actually opened 2 white ones and 36 black ones. John, does this key first? All they had was white.
That's so good, though. I don't know if you noticed it before, but the keys to the Petaluma, very appropriately, if you look at it, those are piano keys. Really? Piano keys. But wait, there's more.
So, just because in players, I have keys that people can still sign.
Hi, Bug. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, so good. Thanks for all you do, man. And it's an honor to do something
When you
like this.
love your town, it's easy.
That's so well said. Yeah, it's like one hand washes the other, isn't it?
that is so beautiful.
That was a brilliant idea, wasn't it? Bug Deacon with Heritage Salvage, and he works with others and some really creative people. Now, Bug, by the way, if you don't know, with Heritage Salvage, it's about wood, sustainable lumber. And so he gets, some of these old barns that have been around for 100 years or more. And I'm sure there's some of your wood is here also, isn't there? What kind of pieces are these?
This is a 1913 barn.
1913?
Yes.
It's almost as old as we are.
Almost. And it's circle sawn, you can see. And it's a single piece of redwood, 18 inches wide, and it was 20 feet long.
Wow.
Cut the end off of it.
Wow. Now, speaking of which, Chris Ranney, former board president before me, and others, I know they buy a lot of your wood and make tables. What's some of the bigger tables that you've made for our community?
Well, the biggest table we presented was at a farm-to-table dinner. It was 100 feet long. It wasn't a single piece of wood.
Wow! What was it, a bar, or what are we doing here?
I saw a lot of your stuff at Hotmont, and
Right.
some really nice
And
tables there.
then the biggest table we made was a 4 40-foot old-growth redwood table.
40
for square in the city, and we delivered them, and
really?
they had to get a crane, and they closed off the street, they got a crane, and they lifted it up and put it through the 4-story window.
You're into macro art, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yeah. I only do big things.
He thinks big,
Yeah.
that's right. Well done.
Well, you know, one of my favorite sayings from an old doctor friend of mine said, "Life is too short to be little. So go big."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right. We think big anyway, don't we? And there he is. Wonderful. Thank you again, brother. You're great.
Thanks for taking the pictures. Is that what that was?
Did you sign it?
I did.
Yeah, goody. She did.
Big John.
Hey, brother.
Congratulations. You are tall among all. We're going to miss you so much. I come from Anaheim for a couple years, so you're going to be just around the corner.
Yeah.
I hope you can get to Huntington Beach. You know, the water's actually pretty warm down there, as I remember.
It's funny you should say that because my son Jack
Yeah.
is in a band called Feed the Kitty, and they are the #1 band down in the beach cities,
Really?
like Redondo, Huntington Beach,
Yes.
Newport Beach, all those beaches.
Wonderful. Now, is he married?
No, yeah.
Okay, that's good because I can say I had a fellow who worked for me, John. I won't say his last name, but he had like the rollerblades, and he'd go down to Balboa, and the women they would be in their thongs or whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't have much protection, but people at our age, you know, we're a little bit more protective. We're in the school of hard knocks. That's right. So when do you actually leave? In the next couple?
I think the mover's going to be picking everything up on the 20th,
The 20th.
and
Yeah.
I'm heading down there on the 10th for about a week just because we're putting new floors in, or we're painting the inside of the place before we move in.
Are you going to be able to enjoy retirement? Or are you going to?
I think so.
Yeah, mostly.
We're going to be
enjoy
close to our kids.
retirement? Wonderful.
My daughter's
You deserve it.
46, my son is 48, and they're going to be, and they live down there.
And you must be in your 50s now
I'm
yourself.
73, brother.
I'm 74, so but who's counting,
Take
right?
a picture with you.
Okay.
Yes, good. Congratulations
Thank
once
you.
again. Best to you. Oh, yeah. Big John, he is something else, isn't he? John Mayer, but always has been known as Petaluma Pete. He seems like he's been here 1,000 years, but I think it's actually been around 14 years he's lived here. I can't believe it because he's made such a name for himself and does so much for the community, for public service. And I gotta say, for kids, you know, so often we think about big boys, but yeah, he loves to entertain children and make them feel involved and relevant. And so he's a great testament to Petaluma. I don't know if we have anybody to fill his shoes, but we've got a lot of great people out here today that are, you know, I don't know how many are candidates or not. But, you know, back in the old days, it was Bill Sobranis who did things like the wrist wrestling championship and the home of the ugly dog contest. I don't mean for Petaluma, but for the world. He started up these things. So people with creative vision, maybe you're one of them, I hope. So I hope that we can get you and others involved. And if we're not going to want to be the ones picking up the baton for Petaluma Pete, we might at least be there to support them and to do good, especially when they do things for the betterment of our community. I think that's really where the charity starts, not just monetarily. Sure, there's all kinds of stewardship, giving your time, giving your support. It's all good to go. So, yes, this is quite a day, and the Pete goes on, as the saying goes. That was really good, wasn't it? Yep, he did win the Good Egg Award in 2017, well deserved. And there you can see him downtown with one of his many pianos. Holy crap, Pete, is that you?
Every week we're taking
That is too good. Good memories here, isn't it? Yes, he definitely has been the heart of Petaluma. And he and Brenda will all send our love into you. Great people. Well, it's good he can get some time off for good behavior at 74, because he's been working hard. And I gotta say, don't tell anybody this, but he's a master marketer. He really is. I study a lot of marketing myself, but just watching him with his brand and things is that we all have our own brand, I think, don't we? So I hope that you'll get a chance to go on YouTube or Facebook and look at some of his videos. I don't know if we'll be seeing anything coming up right away. Somehow I think he'll be unpacking boxes here for a while, but I'm sure he's going to enjoy that beautiful weather in Southern California. It's so great that he can be near his son. I'm sure he and Brenda are going to be loving it down south. You with the glasses on. Elise Hempel, I was just talking about were your ears burning?
No, my ears were not burning.
No. So tell us about the CARE project in your words.
Oh, the SAFE team?
Yes.
So the SAFE team is our crisis intervention team. It is 24 hours a day. They respond to mental health calls, work with those who are unsheltered, and they deal with everybody in our community that would normally be a police call.
In fact, how many communities, I should say, public service, it's more than dozens, it's more than 50. How many organizations do you work with, would you say?
So Petaluma People Services Center manages 90 different programs in our community.
90?
90 different community programs in our
That's a
community.
lot of kids you have, isn't it?
That's a lot of kids we have. That's a lot of work we do. It's senior services, it's youth programs, it's economic sustainability, it's mental health, it's everything that.
Well, remember when you
community
gave us
needs.
the opportunity to do the Serenity Garden?
Oh yes.
Yeah, for the kids with under CPS and
Yep.
things like that.
It still is. We
That's
still
a very
use it
important part of it.
every day. That Serenity Garden, and we're now using it for parent unification. So
Wonderful
sometimes
for
parents
that.
get to be
Yes.
separated and they don't have an opportunity without supervision.
Without supervision,
They
but
can do it in our
outside.
backyard.
Yeah. Front yard. Whatever. It's sort of your
yard.
backyard. So it looks like Petaluma Pete is getting into trouble making some money. He's signing some things here. That will be much more sellable, that's for sure. And what about me? What did I get? Well, I'm glad you asked. The many faces of COVID. Like what? Michael Nisser, there it is, $75 to walk away. For $75, and it is mine. And Elise Hempel was saying, well, you know, I could have my wife Grace kind of dismount those and put them on what? For earrings. How clever is that? So I'm not sure if we'll have it in our house, outside, in the backyard, in one of our gardens, but whenever I see this, I'll think of Petaluma Pete, the Petaluma People Service Center, the SAFE program to help kids, seniors, and all the other things with the 90 organization that the PPSC is involved with. That you can see in some of the stuff that I think Bug Deacon had, or maybe this is some of it out of piano backs, I'll bet, isn't it here? How about that? Talk about repurposing things. That's fantastic. And some of them have already found good homes and are in a good way, so I guess that more things over here. Good wishes for Petaluma Pete. We've got one in also. And so there's Bug Deacon again. He's doing his thing, and with another one of our councilmen here. Good community, good people, good music, and good time is had. So, as always, happy trails to you until we meet again. This is Michael Nisler from the Petaluma Community Access Channel, and although our live stream wasn't happy today, you know, I always have a backup camera, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this soon posted online, although I got to spend a couple minutes decompressing.